So good morning everyone. So my topic is all about section 102. So aquatic pollution. So this section explains that it is illegal to pollute Philippine waters such as rivers, lakes, seas, and oceans of course. So ang pollution is makadamage sa mga water quality, and makapatay sa mga marine organisms. And also, it affects the people who depend on clean water for food, livelihood, and health. So, meaning, ang Section 102 is kanabitang law na prohibits any person, company, factory, or vessel from dumping harmful substances into bodies of water. So, harmful substances is na include hiya ang mga oil, chemicals, sewage, garbage, toxic waste, and also industrial water. So, ang goal diri sa kanabitang Section 102 is kanabitang ginaprotektahan nila ang mga marine ecosystem and gina-ensure nila na kanabitang ang mga tubig is nag-remain safe para sa ato ng mga humans and also para sa mga aquatic animals. So nganong gina-prohibit maning ngano man ginabawal man ni siya, di ba? Why is this prohibited? So first is pollution harms marine life and destroys aquatic habitats of course so dirty water reduces oxygen in the water and introduces toxic substances that mahimo niyang mapatay ang mga isda, corals, seagrass, and other organisms of course. So just like for example na if ang isa ka company is magdump siya og maglabog sila mga chemicals into the sea, so of course ang mga isda dito is mga patay and ang mga coral reefs is mga damage. So second, it affects food safety, public health, and local livelihood of course. So ang polluted na tubig is magka-contaminated siya sa mga seafood of course. So ang mga tao na mukaon anang contaminated na mga isda is masakit. Then ang fisher work may also loss sa ilahang income kay tungod sa mga fewer na fish survive. So just like for example, oil spills happen near fishing areas. So fishermen may not catch enough fish para mabaligya nila. So third is clean waters are essential for a healthy and sustainable environment. So of course. So ang clean water is naga-support siya sa mga tourism, fishing, transportation, and biodiversity. So of course ginaprotektahan nila ang water para sa mga future generations. So of course kanabitang mga just like for example na kanabitang mga tourist beaches bitaw kanang mga laaganan ng mga beach sa just like for example sa Boracay. So mahimo na siyang unattractive kung ang mga garbage, ang mga basura is na-pollute na sa kanabitang shoreline bitaw dito sa beach, di ba? So unattractive kasi siya kay tungod na bisan asa man nila gipang labog ang ilahang mga basura. So these are examples of prohibited acts. So first is discharging untreated sewage or waste into rivers, lakes, or seas. So untreated sewage kay nag-contain siya og mga bacteria, chemicals, and harmful organisms that makapollute siya sa water. So just like for example ang isa ka household is direct nila na girelease ang ilahang toilet waste into into river or kanang mga lakes bitaw without proper treatment. So, dumping oil, chemicals, or toxic substances into the water. So, oil and chemicals, di ba, is mga poison. Maka-poison siya sa mga marine life and also maka-damage siya sa mga ecosystem, di ba? So, for example, if ang isa ka ship no is maglabog sila og mga used oil sa ocean instead of disposing it properly. So, of course, madaot jud ang atoang usa man ang atoang ocean ingana kay wa man nila labog og pagtarong, di ba? Wa man nila labog pagtarong. So, next is throwing or dumping garbage or other wastes sa mga water bodies. So, of course, ang garbage, di ba, is makahimo siya or makakause siya clog waterways and harm aquatic animals that may swallow plastic, of course. So, for example, no, is ang kaning mga tao bitaw or kita tao, if maglabog tag mga plastic bottles and wrappers sa mga sea or sa mga bisan asa na mga lakes, mga rivers during sa atong outings or sa mga laag-laag. So, mo na siya ang example. So, next is allowing pollutants from industries or establishments to flow into waterways. So, ang factories kuno and businesses must be treat wastewater before releasing it. So for example, no, is a factory, ginaalaw nila ang mga dirty wastewater na mudaloy dito directly sa mga nearby river. So of course, no, there are penalties under Section 102, of course. So violators may face serious punishment. So first, no, is imprisonment, of course. So the violator may be jailed from 6 years and 1 day up to 12 years. So this shows that ang aquatic pollution is considered as a serious crime. So second is ang fine. So ang mga ma-violate or ang mga violators no is magbayad sila og 100,000 to 1 million. So nakadepende siya kung ang severity of the pollution. So next is forfeiture of polluting materials, or kumulaang tag forfeiture is kanabitang makuhaan mawad-an ka og mga materials or equipment na imuhang gigamit pag kuan dinhaa, and also vessels use, di ba? So ang government gajod mo confiscate ana. So for example, ila ma-confiscate ang boats, of course, ang equipment, ang gigamit ninyo, ang machinery, and also ang cost sa polluting materials. So, just like for example, no, ang kanang mga vessel bitaw nagigamit para sa illegal na mga dumping is pwede siya ma-seize by the authorities. So next is revocation of permits and closure of establishment. So matanggalan siya og kanang permits. So ang businesses kuno is pwede siyang na possibility na malos niya ang iyang permits gani, matanggalan siya permits and be forced to stop operation. So for example, ang isa ka factory no is ginabalik-balik niyag ginabalik-balikan niyag himo or ginabalik-balikan niyag ang ilahang mga chemicals, mga ingana na modality dito sa river. So pwede kayo na nilahang ma-revocate. So these are the message of Section 102. So clean water, healthy life, our responsibility. So kani is remind ang everyone kitang tanana by protecting water is a shared responsibility, of course. So pasabot ani, di ba, is clean water keeps people healthy, of course, and marine ecosystems survive because of clean environment. So dapat kita tanan is magtinabangay para ma-prevent ang pollution. So sa Section 2, 103 no is other violation. So diri na section no is gina-covers niya ang mga unlawful acts that may not be specifically listed in previous sections but are still prohibited under fisheries laws and regulation, of course. So it means that even in an action is not directly mentioned, no, it can still be punishable if it violates the law or harms aquatic resources. So for examples, no, so there are examples of other violations. So of course, using false, tampered, or unauthorized documents in fishing operations. So falsifying documents is illegal because it deceives authorities and may hide unlawful activities. So, kanang magamit kag mga fake na mga fishing permits no para makontinue ra lamang ang imuhang mga illegal na gipanghimo. So mao na gazud ang isa sa mga violation. So next is obstructing, resisting, or refusing lawful inspection or examination. So fisheries officers have authority to inspect boats, equipment, and catches. So for example, ang captain boat no, so refusing to allow inspectors to check the fishing vessels. So next is destroying, concealing, or tampering with evidence related to a violation. So kanang bitang pag-remove or pag-hide, pagtago bitaw ng mga evidences para lamang ma-prevent ang mga proper investigation. So ginalabog nila ang mga illegal na mga fishing nets into the sea before kibali ang officers na before ang officers na mag-inspect or moabot, so ginalabog na nila ang ilahang mga illegal na mga gamit. So next is failing to report leaks, spills, or damage that may harm aquatic resources. So people must immediately report accidents that can pollute water or destroy marine life. So for example, no, if ang kanang usa ka company is magtago sila mga oil spill na mga incident, instead of ilahan nang i-inform sa authority, so ilahan ra gihapon ang gikip gitago na pwede ra man tanan ilang isumbong dito sa mga otoridad. So next is other acts or omissions prohibited by the code or implementing rules and regulations. So dinhi is nag-include din ang mga any actions daw that violates fisheries laws even if not directly listed. So ignoring safety and environmental rules during fishing operators. So naapoy mga penalties diri under sa section 103 no. So first is ang imprisonment. So of course same gihapon sa kana bitang section 102 naa gihapon siya mga kanang magkuan gihapon siya imprisonment. So violators gihapon, ang usa ka violators may face 1 year up to 12 years imprisonment. So ang fine po niya, di ba kay ang sa section 102 is 100,000 to 1 million. So dinhi sa section 103 is 50,000 to 1 million. So same ra gihapon sila na kanabitang makuhaan sila or kanabitang pag mawad-an kag mga gear na mga gipanggamit nimo like boats and equipment use. So ang mga authorities gajud is ilan nang ma-confiscate ang imong mga illegal equipment and fishing vessels. So ila gajud nang makuha. So revocation of same ra gihapon siya sa section 102. So ngano mang mag-matter man ni. So why this matter? So of course kanina mga rules is gonna ensure din ang mga fair ang paghimog patas, ang paghimog responsible na tao, and also sustainable use of aquatic resources. So kanina law is gina-prevents din ang mga abuse and protects fish population for usaman future generation. So ginalimit din hiya ang mga illegal activities na makatabang to maintain enough fish in the ocean. So next is violation affect everyone, our environment, communities, and future generation. No? So, ang environment ako, no, destruction impacts food, supply, of course, jobs, and public health. So, kung ang water is polluted na, it reduce fish catch, diba, and affect community income. So, by following the law, we protect our oceans and secure a better future for all, di ba? So kung responsible ang kung naa kay responsible action, help maintain clean and productive marine ecosystem. So, for example, no, kung ikaw, tao, naa kay mga proper waste disposal, so maka-help siya para ma-preserve ang beaches and marine habitats. So, overall, no, is water pollution and illegal activities harm marine ecosystem. So, everyone, dapat kita, no, na mga humans is gina-follow na to ang mga fisheries and mga environmental laws para po sa ato ang kaadyuhan and also para sa kaadyuhan sa ato ang ecosystem or environment. So, protecting aquatic resources, no, kay makahelp siya sa ato both humans or peoples and the nature. So, of course, no, ang mga government penalties, no, are strict to discourage violation. So, ang atong reason din hiya is para maprotektahan ang environment, di ba? And also, of course, protecting the environment is everyone's responsibility. So, clean water and healthy oceans are important for food, livelihood, and health, and also future generation. So, I think that's all. Thank you.